Alright, so we're going to put up our second truss. We got all the house wrap up last night. Put up the second truss and put up a section of purlins, so we got those all pre-drilled, ready to go. And then once we get that first little bank done, I think we're going to put our trim piece across the top and maybe try to put some steel up. I'm not sure, but I'll explain the reasoning about what we're doing with the steel once we get to that. All right, we got 2 trusses left to put up. So we're framing up the last garage door right now. And something I like to do is these posts, the inside of these posts is going to be my finished, or my rough opening for my door. So I'll be attaching my trim right to that. And it needs to be 10 feet. So I take a 2x4, cut it 10 feet, and then when I'm mounting these, I put it down at the bottom so I get exactly 10 feet. And then when I'll move it up to the top when I put my header in there. And I'll make sure I have 10 feet there too. And then you just have to make sure these are plumb with the level. But that, doing that with that board, making a little template, will assure you get the right width on your door. For my headers, to carry these trusses on this side, I'm using, let's see here, I'm using 11 7/8 LVLs, and I'm putting one on both sides. This one here I don't have to notch out because it's going to be on the inside, but this one I had to notch out where the post is because that's actually 1 3/4 thick, and you know your 2x6 girts and stuff are only 1.5 inches, so you have to notch your post in 1/4 inch to get that to sit flush. But I got a double header, and that's actually carrying the weight of the trusses and transferring it onto these posts. So I got those 2 garage doors basically tied together, and then I'm going to have these 2 garage doors tied together. But once I get this door framed up, we can set this last truss, and we're going to have to put this truss in here and then reach over the wall and lift it, because I'm going to have a header going across there and I won't be able to get in there. So hopefully that works. That's what we came up with. We're going to get this truss up here, get it set in here, and then we'll reach over the wall with the boom, lift it up, and hopefully we'll be able to reach far enough to get it in there. It's only 8 feet, not even quite 8 feet on the end, so we should be able to do it. But our goal for today is get the rest of the garage framed up. So once we get these 2 trusses on, we'll finish off the purlins and then get all our fascia boards on, our internal girts, our last board up top here, and then our green board that goes across all the bottom. And then we'll be ready to frame in the windows on the garage and then wrap it. So hopefully we can be ready to frame in windows by the end. Alright, well the garage is all framed up except for windows and doors. We got all the drip edge on, and we got 2 sheets of roof metal up. Tomorrow's supposed to be a decent day, 10 to 15 miles an hour wind, which isn't too bad, so my dad and I are going to get out here early and we're going to get this roof done. And then he's going to head home since this isn't where he lives. He's pretty much spent all week here with me, which has been a huge blessing. And once I get this roof on this and all the trim, soffit, and fascia done, I'm going to get the fill put in here, and I'm going to get all the plumbing done so that I can get the concrete guys in here when they're ready, because that's definitely something I want to get done this year. So it's going pretty good. It's been a good week. Had some challenges, but just got to keep pressing on. Alright everybody, it's Friday, and I just want to apologize for not doing a ton of filming this week. I did a little, but a lot of the stuff I did was stuff that I showed you on the house. So if you have any questions about how I did something, or if you want to know something specifically, just message us and I'll try to answer it the best I can. But it's been really bad weather this week, a lot of rain, a lot of wind, but I was able to get the roof on the garage today. It's mostly framed up. I got to do windows, the bottom green board girt, and the doors, but it's looking pretty good. It was a lot of work. My dad was here the whole week. I didn't ask him to come. He just showed up and said he wanted to help me. I guess that's just what dads do, he says. So show you the roof here. It's gonna be really pretty. All right, well, I'm in the second part of the part 2 of the garage, episode 11. And yesterday I framed in some doors and windows. I got to finish those up. My buddy Travis, remember, he showed up, I don't know, about a month ago and helped me when I first started framing up this the house. He's coming back today to help out. So my goal is I want to finish in blocking in these windows. I want to get the house wrapped, or the garage wrapped, and then I want to get these windows in so I can get them off the ground. I don't have to worry about them. And then if we get that done, I'm going to put aluminum trim all the way around this green board, so it extends down into the ground, so like groundhogs and other varmints can't dig underneath the concrete. And I also have a bunch of rocks supposedly coming today, so I can get this all filled up. So I want to have a big day today, get this all cleared out, get the windows done, doors done, garage wrapped, windows in, and hopefully we have a good day. So this will be a door and a window, a couple windows above here eventually. The storm shelter, I'll have another room up above that. And then we'll have 4 rooms there. And then I had 2 windows left over that I couldn't put on the side of the house, so I put them up there just basically for looks. And maybe someday I'll put a bonus room up there, but that'll definitely be way down the road. So looks like my... We got all the garage windows in except for those 2 up there. So we got to come up with a plan of attack on how to wrap that in 20-mile-an-hour winds, and then get those 2 in. That'd be an awesome day. So all right, well, I had a good day today. As you can see, I got a ton of rock to fill, get myself up to grade so I can put my insulation and in-floor heat and all that down. But I got the rest of the windows blocked in today, the rest of the windows installed, the house wrap up on the garage. Most of it, I got a little bit of section up there I got to do, which I didn't have enough, so I got to get some more. But Travis Shivers was here today. If you guys remember him, he helped me when I started framing, and he was a huge help today. And just a heck of a nice guy. And it's hard to find people like that anymore, but I really appreciate his help. I wouldn't have got these last 9 windows in if it wasn't for him. So I'm pretty excited about that, but we'll take a look at it here. And then tomorrow I'm going to start cleaning everything out of the garage and the house so I can get this all up to grade. So we can get going on the plumbing. There's some electrical that needs to go underneath the slab. That'll save me some time. We're going to run some electrical PVC conduit underneath and pop it up into some of the walls. So we're going to try to get that going so I can be ready for the concrete guys, and then I'll go back to the outside and try to get the metal up. So hopefully all this house wrap holds up while I do that, but I don't really have a choice. I got to get this concrete ready for concrete. So appreciate you watching. This ends the garage episode. Since all I have to do is finish that up, this will be it for the garage episode until I get to the garage doors, which I won't get until after the concrete. So